4 people were shot Sunday night. 2 of them died at the scene. 2 others were taken to a hospital.
And as of news time, there's been no word of a suspect or any arrest. This happened in Concord, not far off Interstate 85 off Davidson Highway.
WBTV's Dalford Jones joins us now live from police headquarters with reaction from neighbors. Dalford?
Kim, you know, we were in their community this afternoon, and you can tell the energy was different for the people who call Brook Point Apartments home. Many of them are still in disbelief that their quiet community was actually the site of a murder scene less than 24 hours ago. Much remains of the quadruple shooting from Sunday night, aside from one lonely piece of crime scene tape on a light post.
As long as I've been here, it's been very quiet, easy going.
According to Concord police, it was a little after 11 Sunday night when they responded to a call of shots fired on Fairington Drive. 2 people were killed, 2 others were hospitalized.
I'm lost for words. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Evan Waltz lives less than a mile away from the shooting. And even with an event of this magnitude happening so close to home, he says he refuses to live in fear.
Just being cautious, a little bit more aware is huge on my end. Just never know what's going to happen.
Several of the residents we spoke to did not want to talk on camera. Some out of respect for the victims. Others say with no one arrested, they don't want to become targets for addressing the situation. But all of them were equally caught off guard by this level of violence in their community.
I would never think something like this would happen in these apartment complex.
CPD says this investigation is active, so if you know something, give them a call, or you can call Cabarrus Area Crime Stoppers. Now, I also reached out to the leasing office of Brook Point Apartments, just asking them what more details could they make public, as well as what's their message to their residents following this quadruple shooting. I was told that someone would be getting back to us as soon as possible with more information. When they do, we'll let you know. Tonight, we're live in Concord. Dalford Jones, WBTV on your side.
All right, Dalford, thank you.